Oh my god. Dude, look at that. That's why I play Monk. Holy fuck. What can I say? No matter the game, SYROBE finds a way to break this. Dude, oh my god. Oh my god, what did I just do? Holy dude. Oh my god. And then I do boom. I can do boom. I can do boom. Oh my god. Dude, my build's f***ing broken. What's up? I'm SYROBE, and after the very first day of Path of Exile 2 Early Access, I am already on Act 2, and even soloed the final boss of Act 1 with my level 15 Pure Monk build. Don't worry, there are no spoilers in this video until the very end, but everyone keeps telling me that they think Monk is the weakest class, and I'm so confused because I literally make it look broken with my build, and people kept asking me to see my build because I've been making broken builds since Elden Ring and Black Myth Wukong, and now it's time for Path of Exile 2. This is just my early game hyper leveling monk build that I call Raiden the Thunder God. Do note that this build is just a leveling build meant for the strength of Act 1 enemies and bosses. It is not designed to be an endgame build by any means. I'll go over all the gear you need first and then explain how it works after. It's a lot simpler than you might think, but be sure to check me out live on Twitch on my road to becoming the rank 1 monk player. First off, all of my skill gems require you to use a quarterstaff, so you must have one equipped. Now let's just mention each skill gem or ability we need and explain how they work after. First up, the most essential ability is Falling Thunder. This is our main source of damage and is what deletes every mob on your screen for giga-fast, easy, early game leveling. Falling Thunder is a level 1 skill gem, obtainable from the very start of the game, which you can easily get by taking any uncarved skill gem and carving it into Falling Thunder directly. By itself, Falling Thunder isn't that good. It has low range and its damage is lacking severely, so we need to pair it with another level 1 skill gem known as Killing Palm. This will be your second ability. Killing Palm is actually just meant to empower our Falling Thunder. We aren't actually using this skill for damage. We use Killing Palm to provide a huge buff to Falling Thunder, and I'll get into the details in a sec. Tempest Bell is also great to get even more juicy damage and delete entire screens of enemies, even giving us insane boss DPS, helping us be a bit more versatile. Tempest Bell is actually a level 3 skill gem, so you might need to progress a little bit further in Act 1 to find a level 3 uncut gem to carve your first Tempest Bell skill gem. It's not super essential, but it does make melting early game bosses a lot easier. These are all 3 main skills that you're going to be using for this build. Now that you've unlocked all of these skills, open your skills menu, for me it's G on the keyboard, and insert each skill gem somewhere on the far left empty slots. You can use any gems you want, but this is what I use to breeze through Act 1. Once you equip your skills, you'll notice some empty slots to the right of your skill gems. These are for support gems, which transform your skills and abilities, and make them way stronger than they normally are. So make sure you have some uncarved support gems as well. In your quarterstaff slot, you'll want to carve Martial Tempo. This just allows your melee attacks to feel a lot faster and smoother because you'll need to melee a lot to set up your skills. For Falling Thunder, it's essential to at least have Perpetual Charge, because Falling Thunder gets stronger if you have power charges active when you use it. If you have a power charge, it gets consumed to enhance Falling Thunder's ability. But this support gem, basically, you have a 35% chance for each empowered Falling Thunder attack to not consume a charge, so you can keep spamming it, but getting multiple casts off will be kinda like gambling. 1 and done being the lowest, and so far my highest record is like 7 in a row. But how do you get power charges in the first place? There are a lot of ways to get power charges, but the earliest guaranteed way in the Monk class is by using Killing Palm to execute enemies. When an enemy is low enough on HP, they will glow with a blue dot on them. This means that they're at a low enough HP threshold to be executed when hit by your Killing Palm. And if you execute these glowing blue enemies with Killing Palm, you will gain a guaranteed power charge. Each power charge lasts for around 20 seconds at base stats, and expires when the time runs out, or when you use an ability that consumes this charge, which is why you need to stack power charges with Killing Palm, then use Falling Thunder for its enhanced power charge version. And thanks to that support gem that we put in Falling Thunder earlier, we get that 35% chance to not consume these power charges charges that Killing Palm generates for the enhanced Falling Thunders. You start off at a max capacity for around 3 power charges. Each power charge consumed adds more lightning tendrils and a lot more damage. And when that support gem hits that Gamba, it will count as consuming the charge and give you these benefits without actually consuming the power charge, so you can keep on casting as long as you get lucky. Then we also have the Tempest Bell. The Tempest Bell is a level 3 skill gem. Each time you melee with the quarterstaff, you get 1 stack of Tempest Bell, and Killing Palm can also grant a stack. Each stack lasts up to 8 seconds. Basically, just melee something 4 times very fast, and you can call down the Tempest Bell, dealing a ton of AoE damage, and every time you hit the bell, it will ring, dealing area of effect damage per each hit. This is a nasty combo because this bell also generates area of effect damage based on the type of damage you hit it with. So regular damage is physical AoE, lightning damage is lightning AoE, and ice is ice AoE. You get the idea. Also, if you're playing with friends, they can hit this bell too, and it works exactly the same. Dude, that bell is so fucking cool. That's gonna be meta for sure. Again, this is really all you need to get the hyper leveling build going. You can always add more skill gems like Frozen Locust for crowd control or Glacial Cascade for extra range. There are a ton more ways to improve this build, but again, it's designed to be a very efficient and fast early game leveling build, perfect for Act 1 enemies and to grind levels with ease. For the passive skill tree, again, this is up to your preference. You can unlock respecking later, but for the passive skill tree nodes I unlocked, these are the following. I went up the path of initial bonus damage to gain life on each enemy killed for damage and sustain when clearing dungeons. Then I went all the way through flow state for increased casting speed and mana regen. Then all the way to Moment of Truth for bonus crit chance and crit damage, which also provides a 25% increased crit damage bonus whenever I don't critically strike an enemy. And then I went back down to Crashing Waves to get 36% increased damage after recently dealing a critical strike. This will keep you on a good path from level 1 to 15 and easily finish Act 1 as a pure monk build. Okay, here's a small gameplay loop of how exactly to use this build, which can apply to bosses and mobs. If you enjoyed, come catch me live streaming on Twitch as I take on Act 2 as a monk. Essentially, you will start out by using your melee attacks to stack the bell 4 times, but make sure to leave enemies alive low enough to finish off within execute range by using Killing Palm. Build up your bell stacks with melee attacks, then execute them with Killing Palm for guaranteed power charge stacks. In the early game, you only have 3 power charge capacity, and each lasts for around 20 seconds at base stats. So once you get 3 charges, you can start casting your Falling Thunder, and hopefully with your support gem luck, you can get multiple empowered Falling Thunders off in a consecutive manner, which deletes literally every enemy off your screen and absolutely melts early game bosses. My personal record is 7 consecutive casts of max empowered Falling Thunders, which I would love to see if anyone can get more than that, which is absurdly insane for damage numbers at this early in the game. This build allowed me to breeze through Act 1 in less than 8 hours of playing, and I'll end this video with some spoiler-heavy clips of me defeating the final boss of Act 1 solo as a pure monk build around level 15. Once again, be sure to catch me live on Twitch. I've been SYROBE, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.
To me, first one's eye. Run, little rabbit. Under the moon, the pack suffered but endured. And hound now in tune. No tales were told. None new, none old. And their endless hunger grew ever stronger. Requiem, bear your blood, and iron run. Chilling frost, chilling frost.
Bitch, bitch! Bitch, 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 bitch! Get him, 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 boys! Oh, we're not greedy though, we're not greedy though. Oh my god, the execute! Let's go! We solo him!